With us right now is John Stankey. He's the CEO of AT&T, which has sponsored this event since 1986. John, thanks for being here with us.
Morning, both of you. It's good to be here.
This is a very different field this year than it's been in years in the past. Big changes that AT&T was kind of pushing behind the scenes, too. You put down a lot more money to make it a bigger purse, to draw a lot more of the pros here that hadn't been coming in the past, cut down on the celebrities that were here. And the whole thing has a different, elevated feel. I know it's an important time for companies to be looking at their marketing spend, their advertising dollars, what they get for it. Why don't you talk a little bit about what happened, what went into the changes that are here this time?
Well, just like everybody else, I don't think professional golf is insulated from disruption, and there's a little bit going on in it. And the good news is we've been doing this for 39 years here. We have some really good partners we work with, including the PGA Tour and Monterey Peninsula Foundation, the Pebble Beach company, and we all put our heads together and said we need to do some things differently given the environment that's occurring. And it's really clear quality is important, and the way you get quality in golf is you get the best field possible. And so the format changes. We're effective in doing that. You know, this is the best field we've ever had at this event. I think it's probably one of the best fields that has shown up in professional golf recently. And it's really focused on trying to make sure that they have a place that they can come and compete at the highest level. And then the unique add-on here is what we're able to do on a B2B side, to be able to get key decision makers in place with our company as well as others in other industries. That intermixing allows for tremendous contact, relationship work, idea spawning, obviously business development, and that's a good thing for us.
I mean, Pebble Beach always deserved this field because it is, I would say, the number one brand in terms of course, in the world.
Yeah, I would agree with you. And I think if you ask the players, this is the place they want to come play, right?
So 48 out of 50, you look at what the Saudis were willing to pay to have a Jon Rahm or to have the top 48 out, so you know what they're worth. They need to be here. I think this. I look at that. It says AT&T and then it says Pebble Beach. That's pretty good. Yeah,
for 39 years, and you know, it's good. I'm glad we're able to get a formula that we think is a better, more structured formula that makes sense right now, and you know, we're anxious going forward to see if we can kind of keep that formula right.
But every dollar's tight, as we know now, and I know I've watched you in action, and the share price, I don't know if I've ever seen a CEO that I mean, that is your singular focus. There's no BS.
That's absolutely right. And so you have to, you know, you're looking at every dollar and whether or not it's effective. And just like anybody else, I buy a product, right? I'm a sponsor in this case. I'm buying a product. And so you want to know what you're buying. And you have to build multiple years of experience doing these things. A degree of uncertainty is not good. It leads you to not know exactly what you're going to be getting in future years. And the faster the golf kind of settles in, it gets its point to we're pretty clear on what the product is we can deliver 2 years from now. I think that's going to be better for sponsors and allows me to allocate that capital better.
How important was the deal that was announced this week with the PGA and the group of billionaires who are investing more money into this, trying to make sure that the players get some huge portion of that too?
Yeah, obviously I see it from the sponsorship side. I'm not doing the business development side for the tour. They clearly view it as being very important, and having capital right now in this space is very important. I think the way I would judge it is to whether or not it's important and relevant is, you know, what happens to get that certainty in the game? How do we get to the certainty of the product that's going to show up every year? And if it helps that to occur, then it's been very important.
How will you judge this as to whether or not this experiment was a success? Is it enough to have the field here? Is it? What other things play into this? What's going to be your determination in deciding whether this is worth your money?
It's not just having the field. The field is an element of it. It's certainly a precursor to getting good television exposure, which drives the right kind of brand exposure. You know, that's certainly an element of what we look at. We have hopes that because of the better field, we're going to see what have been historically pretty strong ratings for golf, even stronger. But it's also what we talked about earlier, which is, does it bring the right individuals into the event? And as you see, there's a lot of people around here that you get access to, you're able to do business with, you're able to create ideas with, you're able to solve problems for, which is good for our business. And on balance, does that warrant the investment in the event? And that's kind of how you look around the whole picture.
AT&T, I can remember long ago, there have been multiple times to invest in AT&T, and it's changed so many times over the past 30 or 40 years since,
Yes, it
I
has.
was at Merrill Lynch. What will AT&T, what do you want it to be in 5 years? And how do you get there, and how do you beat your competition?
We are at a very interesting inflection point in communications right now, where we have historically kind of built networks for purpose, wireless networks for mobile purpose, fixed networks for home broadband, fixed networks for businesses. The technology's gotten so good right now that, as you know from your own personal behavior, you expect to go someplace and be connected, no matter where you are. If you're up in an airplane, down in a canyon, at home, we're going into the convergence realm. And so I expect AT&T to be the best converged communications provider in the United States. And we have the right asset base to do that. And we're investing in all the mobile infrastructure that's necessary. We're investing in the fixed infrastructure. We're the largest fiber provider in the United States. We're investing at a clip that's faster than anybody else in the industry to make sure that we can do that. And I expect 5 years from now, you won't talk about my cable company or my home internet company and my mobile company. You'll be talking about who puts me on the internet. And AT&T needs to be the best company putting people on the internet.
Then who are your competitors as a result of that?
Well, today there's probably, a solid 5 that are in that space. I don't expect that as you get to a converged structure that will hold. I think there's going to have to be asset restructuring over time. In our case, we play the organic card because we have the asset base to grow from. But if you're a cable company running wireless service, or you're a wireless company needing to find fiber to pick up the massive amount of traffic that's coming in off of cell sites, and you don't own fiber infrastructure, you got to do asset reorientation.
Meaning M&A.
M&A, yeah. Consolidation, right? And so I do think there'll be some consolidation in the industry over the next decade to basically allow for that to happen.
You think Washington will allow that consolidation?
I think if they're smart, they will, because...
Well, sorry.
You can always hope, Joe. I'm an optimist,
Yeah, you better say nice things.
Look, I think it's a capital-intensive industry, and we're not making new news here.
You think current regulators and M&A are smart in Washington right now?
I think right now they probably need to do a little bit of work in this area. It's clear that in telecommunications policy, we've got some open questions we need to move through, but over time, they figure it out.